Hey everyone, I'm Ashleen Caino, that Metaphysical Chick, and welcome to your daily, they're jumping, Tarotscope reading for Tuesday the 9th of April, Two of Fire. I'm really loaded with a cold right now, so I'm just like getting through this. So let's just dig in. I'm just going to give a shuffle, see what's going on with the energy for today. So just give one moment. Okay, Spirit, what message, another jumper, would like to come through? Okay, there's our final card. Let me see what we got here. All right, so we had Justice and then finally Life Experience. So all three cards, we got the Two of Fire, Justice, and Life Experience. So to me, this looks like the energy is about new beginnings, endings, making decisions, all that kind of heavy stuff. Okay. Hey ladies, welcome. I'm so sorry, I'm such a mess. I had a fever last night and I was sweating and my hair is all whatever. Okay, so yeah, the overall energy definitely is about moving down a new path. The energy's like you either made a decision or you're on the brink of making a decision that's going to be for your better good, for standing up for yourself and your beliefs. And it's really come from a period of having things sort of fall apart on you, but that's what gave inspiration to start new. That was deep. Okay, so card one, Two of Fire. It says you've come into your own, new partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. So I like the Two of Fire. It is very much like standing on the edge of like two different paths. And it's like you have the old path, the one you've been on, and you have like this brand new one. And the brand new one is like full of passion and creativity or love, depending what your topic is about that you're resonating with here. But it's basically like taking that first step and continuing down this new path now. So you already know what it is. You're standing at that little crossroads and you're either taking the first step or you're ready to do it. It's a really nice card though, especially this one, because they're excited, they're looking ahead and they're looking hopeful and they're like, okay, this is the right direction. I'm heading down it. I'm going. So yeah, that's what this is talking about. You've been making some kind of choice, choosing a new direction. There's been two paths laid out in front of you. And the one that's like really calling to your heart is the one to go down. So here we have Justice. It says fair and just decisions, do what you know is right, stand up for your beliefs. So really pairing these two together, it's really about making that decision that is right for you, choosing this new path that really resonates with what you want to do. And it's like, sorry, like if other people disagree, I love you, but like this is something I have to do. So whether this is just totally walking away from something, which is not really what I feel it is, or it could be letting go of a situation. More likely it's that, because this is not the judgment card. If it was judgment, that is like a whole new kind of like, okay, see ya, I'm leaving, bye. This is better for me. But this is more a case of like, this path is better for you, like work-wise, creativity-wise, love-wise. Like, let's take this step down here. It's the path you really know you should be on and what your intuition is telling you to do, but you're kind of hesitant. So Justice is saying, come on, time to bring about the balance, time to make that decision, and this is the right decision for you, okay? Stand up for your beliefs. I'm sorry, I'm so loaded with a head cold, so let's just get this done. Life Experience. This is also known as the Tower card. People freak out when they see this. When I see this in the Angel Tarot deck, I love it because it's really about, yeah, bad shit has happened. Something may have crumbled, fallen apart, but this is the opportunity now to be at rock bottom, to have a look around and reassess, look at what went wrong and see how can you rebuild and rebuild even stronger and make it better this time. That's what the Tower card is really about. It's not about, oh, this really bad thing is going to happen. It's like this bad thing is going to or has happened for you to actually improve your life. Weird way of looking at it. So it says a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. This entire reading is about making a change, going in a new direction. That something has gone down and now it's time for you to really take a step in a new direction. Okay, so it's time to have confidence in yourself and it's time to say, right, you know what? I'm picking myself back up. I'm not going to fucking boo-hoo myself anymore. This is my life. I only get one shot of living this life. I'm going to be bloody happy. And like, this is something that really frustrates me because I get so many people to reach out and they're like, oh, I wish I could be positive and confident like you. It's not easy to wake up every day and like be so positive, especially when you've been going through what I've been going through the past year of my life. Like, being suddenly told, like in an instant, that my husband wanted to separate with me, that was a bombshell. Like, I went into pure shock for months. And then working through that to the point where I was comfortable enough to actually move out and leave, to the point where, like, I've been going out and finding my own happiness, and now, like, I'm the one that decided on the divorce, not him. Like, and it wasn't out of spite. It felt like the right thing to do. Pretty much these decisions right here, that type of decision. And now here I am, like, almost 2 months later after my divorce. I'm fucking loving life. Like, yeah, still I get lonely. I do get terribly lonely, and I worry about the future, but at the same time, I know this was right. I had my tower moment. My world came crumbling down and crashing, and I thought it was the end of the world. But I decided to look around and say, right, well, this is the situation I'm in. What am I going to do to make it better? And you have to decide to rebuild. You can't just lie there and be like depressed as fuck and think you're so cursed, your life is so bad, poor me, because that's not going to get you anywhere. That's probably what caused you to build a weak foundation in something else in the first place. And that's why it came crumbling down. Wow, truth talk is being channeled today. So this is saying to you, whatever has gone wrong in your life, look at it as a fucking blessing. Because when I look back now, I think I had a lucky escape. I was in this marriage for 10 years. He's still my best friend. We get along great. But honestly, probably should have ended years ago, now that I look back. And I think this was for the best for us. And now we can actually go find our right people. So these are blessings in disguises. And that's really what this card is about. See your blessing in disguise. Whatever's going wrong, try to see it from this whole new perspective. Try to see the positive in this and what you can do. That is the message here. Keep going down this new path. Okay? You've come into your own. You're coming to this new place. Continue to move forward. Okay? Standing up for your beliefs and decisions. All right. I got a new deck yesterday. I'll show you guys. It's super pretty. Goddess power. Wonder why I got that. Okay. So let's see what message the goddesses would like to give to us ladies today. I know there could be guys watching this, but let's face it. My content is for women. Okay, what have we got? Illusion. I'm going to actually read from the book here because she has some really like deep, insightful stuff, but super pretty. I'm pretty sure this is about breaking through the illusions and seeing the life for what it is now, which is pretty much what's been coming out here. Like, let's not delude ourselves. Let's actually be realistic and move forward in the life we want. Okay, so let's see. Isn't that super pretty? So it says, when you look at the world, everything you see appears to be real. So it's easy to imagine that your current conditions are influenced only by obvious actions and calculated movements. This is an illusion, as everything is intrinsically connected, though not visible to us due to the limitations imposed on our perception by our five senses. Hindu goddess of illusion, Maya, calls you to trust that the invisible world is responding to your deepest desires and intentions to make a better life for yourself and others. You are able to see through the curtain of illusions. Your clarity and intuition is heightened as your next steps are sure-footed. When the goddess Maya chooses to help you, trust that everything you need arises from the world with ease, from your world with ease. So, yeah. Seeing your life for what it really is. I love it. Isn't that pretty? Okay. And then what else do we want to come out? Let's pull an energy oracle. Sorry, I'm so snivelly. Oh, these are jumping everywhere. So we have a woman holding a coin. This is a really good card because it's about valuing yourself. We're women here watching this, and so it's time to really put yourself first, see the value in yourself. Again, stop maybe getting into a negative mindset and thinking you're worthless or that you can't contribute anything or you're nobody or nobody loves me or whatever negative self-talk you're telling yourself. This is coming through here because it's saying it's time to see your value. It's time to see your worth. And I saw this video on Facebook last night. I should have shared it on this page. And it was a girl talking to a therapist. And she was like, she was a heavy girl. And she was crying and she was saying how she hates herself. She hates her life. I'm fat. I'm ugly, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, she was heavy. She was overweight. Maybe didn't look the most attractive person in the world. Okay. That's why they chose her for this video. But the therapist said to her, okay, look at the sofa beside you. this is the 10-year-old you. And so it showed like a little girl sitting there. And it was like, the way you talk to yourself, say it to that little girl. Tell her she's ugly. Tell her she's unlovable. Tell her that she's worthless. Can you do it? And she started crying and she said no. And he's like, so you can't do it to that little child, to that little you, but you can do it to yourself. So it was this real perspective of like, watch how you talk to yourself. Would you talk to anyone else that way? Especially like a child. Would you say those things? No, you would probably turn to the child and say, you're beautiful. You're perfect the way you are. Always believe in yourself. That's how we should be talking to ourselves. So this card is coming out because it's telling you to value yourself, see your self-worth. And maybe you're not the prettiest person in the world. Maybe you're not the healthiest. Maybe there's some major issues going on in your life. That doesn't mean you're not valuable. That doesn't mean you can't make changes if you want to as well. But it's saying accept who you are and talk to yourself with worth and value. Because if you don't, who the hell will? Fuck me. These messages are hardcore today. All right, one final message from our Sacred Traveler. We've got joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. So I think that's really the overall message here, is to start opening ourselves up to the idea of happiness and that we deserve happiness, and that we're not this like some kind of like person who is doomed to just like live a crap life, because personally that doesn't really happen. We can get given really shitty cards dealt in life, but that doesn't mean we have to settle. We've all heard stories of people like rising up and achieving stuff because they just decided to believe. They decided to go for it. They decided that they could do it. So I really feel the message today is make this decision to really stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Start taking care of yourself mentally, emotionally, doing things for you that make you happy, whether it's joining a salsa class like I did, whatever it is, you know, going out, taking walks, whatever you feel you need to do, finding new friends. It's telling you to make the decision, choose the new path, okay? Let go of the old path of self-destruction, of deciding to like look on the negative side of life and how life is always going to be a certain way, okay? Yeah, bad things are going to happen. But you need to realize when bad things happen, it's not because you're doomed or because that's your luck and that's what always happens. It happens because maybe the universe is actually trying to give you a fucking shake-up and say, okay, this shit is falling apart here. What are you going to do to make it better? So it's letting you know that you deserve love, you deserve happiness, and you're capable of making it happen, okay? You are more than capable. So open your heart up to it. Open your heart up to happiness. Be positive, be optimistic, and love yourself and see the value in yourself. That is the big ass message coming through today. Hope you all enjoyed that. I'm going to go back to bed. Have a good day. Bye.